What if I told you that the richest person in history was not European nor American? Neither was he from this modern world. What if I told you his wealth was so vast that historians still argue about how to calculate it? Long before billionaires, long before stock markets, long before oil empires and digital money, there lived an African ruler whose gold reshaped entire economies. His name was Mansa Musa. In the early 14th century, when much of the world knew little about Africa beyond myths and rumors, Mansa Musa ruled the Mali Empire, one of the largest, richest, and most powerful empires on earth. Mansa Musa ruled the Mali Empire in West Africa during the early 14th century, beginning around the year 1312. At that time, gold was the most valuable resource on earth. At its height, Mali was one of the largest and most powerful empires in the world. It sat on the richest gold deposits in the known world. The then Mali covered parts of what are now Mali, Senegal, Guinea, Niger, Nigeria, and Burkina Faso. And Mali was rich, extremely rich. In fact, historians estimate that during Mansa Musa's reign, nearly half of the world's gold supply came from territories under his control. In the year 1324, Mansa Musa embarked on a journey that would make him famous far beyond Africa. He set out on a pilgrimage to Mecca, a religious duty in Islam. But this was no ordinary journey. Mansa Musa traveled with a caravan said to include thousands of attendants, soldiers, officials, and servants. Camels carried enormous amount of gold, so much that cities recorded his arrival in awe. As the caravan passed through Cairo, in Egypt, Mansa Musa distributed gold to the poor, to merchants, scholars, and rulers. The gold flowed so generously that it caused something extraordinary. The result was unprecedented. The value of gold collapsed, and Cairo's economy suffered for years. This was not conquest. This was influenced through wealth. Few people knew this part. When Mansa Musa realized the damage he caused, he tried to fix it. He borrowed gold back at high interest to stabilize the economy. This wasn't recklessness. It was awareness of power. But Mansa Musa was not just a wealthy ruler. He was also deeply committed to education, religion, and culture. While returning from Mecca, Mansa Musa did not only bring gold, he brought back scholars, judges, and architects. So he invested heavily in his empire, building mosques, libraries, and schools, most famously in Timbuktu. Timbuktu became a center of learning, attracting scholars from across Africa and the Islamic world. Thousands of manuscripts on mathematics, law, astronomy, and philosophy were studied and preserved there. Under Mansa Musa, Mali was not only rich in gold, but rich in knowledge. European map-makers took notice. In 1375, Mansa Musa appeared on world maps, a king holding gold on a throne. Mansa Musa died around 1337, but his legacy endured, as proof that Africa once stood at the center of global wealth and knowledge. Stories like this shaped the world, and we are here to tell them.